It's almost 2 o'clock. That means the event's about to begin on Professorvoqas. And this is Harry Potter, Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
Just now 2 o'clock, so I'm opening up the game. Should pop up. There you go. Constance, send an alert to all members of the Statute of Secrecy Task Force. I fear another surge in the calamity has begun. And this is Harry talking, but he caused the last one. Did he cause this one? We have noticed an uptick in foundables of a dodgy sort. You know, the kind of people and things that would be right at home in Nocturne Alley. But that information hasn't been made public. I haven't even told Hermione yet. How did you find out? He caused it. This is going to sound mad, but ever since I manipulated the calamity, I've felt oddly connected to it. It is difficult to describe how I know a surge was coming. If I had to put it into words, I'd compare it to the feeling of electricity in the air before a summer storm. Fascinating. Can you glean any other information about the surge? A lot of talking here. I can tell that someone's guiding it, but not specifically who. What is clear, however, is that we must put an end to the surge and return everything that's been snatched. There's something about this surge that, more than any other, fills me with such dread. Well, there you go. All right, let's hit some of these brilliant spawns before we even go into the tasks themselves. Brilliant Poacher. The fact that they're oddities is so nice because you know they can't depart. Wow. I would say, now granted I'm a professor, of course, but definitely harder than any normal event spawn. It's going to take me multiple hits, which means I'm eating up energy. It's going to be great that they can't depart, but just the time it takes to get through a battle, as a professor at least. So 1 out of 20. There we go. And return 10 brilliant poachers. That was one of them. So let's go over to the special assignments. Collect 2 ingredients, tonic for trace detection 2 times. I rented a cauldron and I have 1 in each. And we'll talk about that in, well, now actually. So let's go over to potions. Let's go ahead and get that. So I'm going to collect here. There we go. Oh, I queued another one. I forgot about that. That's okay. So in the rental, I put 2 extimulos. I'm just going to hold on to them for when we get to the brew 7 potions. I'm just going to have those guys ready. So will it let me brew another one? No, I might be able to do the next one. Yeah, it's not much time left. But in my other cauldron here, let's go ahead and put, there we go, 3 more. I need to put the master notes in for this. I didn't really calculate that out. I just rented the cauldron, not really thinking through that entirely, but it's okay. I got my 2. This one's only got an hour 47, then those other 3 extimulos will go, and then these 2 extimulos will go along as well. So that'll be 5 ready to go when we hopefully get to the step where we need to brew the potions. Again, I feel like I'll probably stop at that point anyway. So let's back out. Let's go back over to special assignments. Let's collect that powdered dragon claw for doing that. We need to just pick up 2 things off the ground. I'd rather pick up energy though. So let's hit some of these brilliants first. Nice, another snatcher. Nice. Okay, so took care of that second brilliant poacher. So if you look right here, I got to get 8 more brilliant poachers, and I need to pick up 2 things off the ground, which I want it to just be energy, because I need energy. I'm at like 170 something. Oh, and the reason I'm at that is because I ran fortresses. I actually took my own advice finally. And the only thing we're going to go to, though, is oddities, and I got the centaur bow, so it's going to let us prestige oddities 1 over to silver finally, carrying forward a bunch of fragments on the centaur and the vampire. So a couple rank ups there, and now we get to prestige over to silver. Nice. So I definitely need some more centaurs, 10, but I see them a lot actually. Werewolves, 12 out of 22. Probably should have got more during that full moon. We're going to take care of that around Halloween though. Then down at the bottom page here, all the way down, out of these 5, already at gold, but 3-headed dog, I do have that image ready to place. And I have some trace charm space, so if I get a trace charm recharge, that would be excellent. Because there's going to be some rank ups. I think it's 6. Yep. So 6 rank ups, no trace charm recharge, but I get 1,100 for each of those, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so that's what I want to do in the registry. So what we got to do now is get those 8 more snatchers, pick up 2 pieces of ingredient, 2 ingredients off the ground. We're going to do energy though. So I'm going to walk around a bit and come right back. So I'll probably see you guys, and it'll probably take me no more than, I'm guessing, 5 or 10 minutes. So much for 5 or 10 minutes later. That took me, what is it, 240 right now. It's 240. Not only not finding spawns, that definitely, trying to find the right spawns obviously, but poachers and snatchers, excited that they're oddities and they don't get away, but it really does eat up your energy, and it just takes a while. So what was I just getting? Poachers are 500 health. So if you're a professor, I do about 96 per hit. So with no crits, that means it's 6 attacks and usually 6 defenses, unless you happen to get 2 in a row. If I get a crit, it just saves me 1. So if I get a crit, it would take me 5 energy to do it. So the worst part, I guess, about that is 5 energy is about the best I'm going to do on average, whereas regular foundables, whether they depart or not, I guess I'm usually getting them a little more often than that. Usually they're not departing and you get them within 2 or 3. So definitely going to be more energy intensive for me. I am around South Point right now, tons of inns, but I never was able to even max my energy because it just kept eating it back up. Even when I'd get a couple inns in a row, I would hit snatchers, which snatchers have 700 health, so that takes me 8 hits to kill without a crit, and with a crit it usually it lowers it by 1, so then it would take me 7. So anyway, it was eating up my energy a little. It just took longer per battle, so that made a difference, but mainly it was just looking for the right spawns. But we did get it done. 40 minutes, it really isn't that much when you consider we have a week to do this event. So anyway, I'm going to collect the 2 ingredients. I definitely got energy off the ground. Let's get the 2 Rumpenhorn. And then 10 Brilliant Poacher Foundables. Got that for 2 Dawdle Draft. So get the experience, family experience, restricted section books, which I'm still needing to max out my professorship. And I get 10 energy. Yeah, that might max my energy, actually. I did, walking over here, stopped fighting things, so I was able to do it. So 7,500 Wizarding experience from Traces on the Map. Hadn't thrown a Brufios on, I was waiting for this. 350 Brilliant Event Darkness Rising. That's going to take a while because it is only this. Use Brufios Brain Elixir 2 times. We're about to do that. We're about to use 1 for sure. We'll see how far we make it. The other thing I want to show you, and I am about to open these, nothing special though, I'm sure I'll get a bunch of experience out of it. I have all these port keys here that ready to be opened. I was waiting till I'm on a Brufios. So I am going to open those when I pop the Brufios, then go around and start returning as many foundables as possible to get the 7,500. Then I'm probably going to pick up Brilliant Port Keys and start to walk them, hoping I get some experience out of them to help me with that 350. So put a Brufios on, and then let's get started cranking away at Wizarding experience, which I talked about in yesterday's video, and Brilliant Family experience, which I also talked about in yesterday's video. Anyway, let's get going. Brufios just ran out a second ago. Let's see where I stand with everything. So 7,500 Wizarding experience from Traces on the Map. Definitely got that. I actually opened up those port keys. Got a healthy chunk of experience, but don't forget that's from port keys, so it wouldn't have counted here. Let's see. Swooping Evil. You saw that. Again, it's so rare that I see them, so that was crazy. That was crazy that I saw that. Almost threw a Trace Charm on it, but at the time I was just waiting. Later on, Goblet of Fire. Saw that, threw a Trace Charm on it, was so excited because I need Goblet of Fire, and after I threw it on, when it didn't clone itself is when I realized, oh, it was from my Tonic for Trace Detection. I did throw one of those on, so it didn't clone itself, but I still got 2 fragments from it, and then of course the experience from that, and then it spawned another emergency level, but I can't remember what it was. It was in the package you just saw. I'm sure it was there, and I just, off the top of my head, cannot remember. But actually, those were the ones that put me over the top, because a couple emergencies, so they gave me a good experience. So let's go ahead and collect that for a silver key. And 350 Brilliant Event Darkness Rising Family Experience. 78 out of 350. And that's strictly off of, we're going to go to the registry and go over to events. It wants to rank me up on Dark Arts first. I did catch a couple things. So let's go to events. Might have a rank up here too. No, I've been there. So over here, literally just from Snatchers and Poachers, that's where that family experience is coming from. Now I am at max fragments on, actually I'll click on him. What is that? That's the Snatcher. The Poacher. By the way, the Poacher to me seems more prevalent. Out of the 2, there's always one that seems to appear more. And it seems to be the Poacher. Yeah, the Poacher. So anyway, I am at max fragments, and as I said in my guide, it is more efficient to leave him at max fragments and don't place that image. Because now every time I return one, I'm going to get a bonus family experience. Instead of just placing the image and getting 6. So over 20, that's an extra 20 instead of 20 and then placing it and getting an extra 6. In addition, because I'm building up family experience faster, it means my rank keeps going up, which rank, who cares? But every time you go up a rank, you get a runestone, and the runestones let you go into fortresses and get more family experience if you get a family fragment from this brilliant event. So both raw family experience, it's good, and then it gets you runestones, which gets you an opportunity to get more. So for all those reasons, leave your images maxed of the two, of the Snatcher and the Poacher. The other three, actually, placing them will gain you family experience faster. But that doesn't mean I'm going to place them, because for the bonus task, you need to place 5 images. So I'm probably going to hang on to all of them, except maybe the Fortress. I might actually run enough that it's like, you know what? I do want that family experience faster. We're going to run some Fortresses in just a moment, actually. But let's back out. I went ahead and decided to use some silver keys over here at my port keys. And you see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 port keys. Brilliant port keys, which have a shot at giving me family experience. So let's see how much family experience I can get from these. We're going to use them right now. I'm not on a Brufios, but the Brufios would only double the wizarding experience, not the family experience. So no reason to do it. So here we go. I'm just going to collect and back out, and we'll see what we get. There's 20. Nice. And I'll probably place this image because I'm planning on walking some more port keys. It'll be slower, but I'll have that image back by the time we get to needing to place images for that bonus task, because I'm a ways from that. We're only on task 2. Bummer. So 650 experience, which would have been 1,300 if I had a Brufios on. You know what? Actually, we need to put another Brufios on anyway. Whoops, wrong spot. Let's go to the vault. I'm going to put a Brufios on because we're going to, right after we finish this, we're going to run some fortresses. Might as well double that experience. And we just got to use Brufios 2 times. But we'll get the double here for any wizarding experience. Because I'm going to show you my actual experience, because I'm getting closer and closer to my next level. 25 more family experience. Nice. So 123 out of 350 is what it said. Let's keep going. It is possible to get a much bigger chunk, but I mean, it's just luck. Whoa. So 2,500 experience right there. I'll take it. Not family experience, just experience. Open 500 port keys. I just hit an achievement. I had no idea it was even close. 750 experience, 5 family experience. Hey, I'll take it. Okay, so I'm not actually going to collect this yet because I just got all the fragments. And like I said, I am planning on doing more port keys and getting back up to 5. So let's go ahead and just let these rank ups happen. And I'm going to place the apothecary sign because I want to be able to get another fragment out of the next one that's coming. So that gave me 10 for placing it. I never knew Mr. Mulpepper's Apothecary had a shop in Nocturne Alley. I found that most people don't, outside of witches and wizards of ill repute. I'm only familiar with it because I was referred there once when the Diagon Alley branch ran out of fairy wings. Fairy wings are not currently used in any potions, but I have an old video talking about potions, and that was a new ingredient that was in the data. It's somewhere in the background. It's not even anything we use, but people had data mined it. But anyway, it's not been used yet, but fairy wings is a potential ingredient that may come in the future. Could this be a sign, pun very much intended, that whoever's manipulating a calamity isn't above visiting a shop like this? And that's that. All right, so apothecary sign is placed, but we still have one more port key to open, so I am going to open that. Ooh, 20 more. Nice. So I didn't get any of the big chunks. I didn't get like 150 at once, which would have been awesome. But I did get 20 right there, which is another good one. So 158. Whew. Still have so far to go. But anyway, I'm going to put the gold key into this. I don't think I'm going to use any more silver keys. I've got like 4 left. In the registry, mysterious artifacts. I have a rank up, and I think I have an image to place, but I'm not sure if I'm placing it. I can't remember what it is. Oh, yeah, it is. I got this a little while ago. Marauders map, you can see there. It's not green starred on this page, so I'm going to go ahead and place that. No reason not to. And over here at Wonders of the Wizarding World, I actually got the Puking Passes. I think I got that yesterday, that image. So this is in Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes. We have an event that's revolving around this specific page. So Lee Jordan, is that George? Yeah, George. I have George ready to place, Lee Jordan, and the Puking Pastels. So I'm holding on to all of those. Potions, I'm also holding on. I have a bunch brewing, and the idea will be to have those ready when I have the brew 7 potions, which essentially is when I get done with this family experience. So I've used Brufios twice. Let's get that dark detector. And now I'm going to go around some more. Walk port key, just get more brilliant foundables. I'm not even sure if we'll finish this today. At this rate, it's very slow. But I did want to show you, let's go into the night bus. Let's run some fortresses, and I just want to talk about that real quick. We may not even go through many, but I do want to talk about it. So I'm just going to go to Tower 1. It's a nice, easy one to go to. Brilliant Runestones. Where are we? Darkness Rising. I have 7 of these. It is the beginning of the event. The second half of the event, I have to remember that I have a bunch of these already. There we go. So 3 guys. Again, Tower 1. They're going to go down pretty easy. Let's see if I can pull off a fragment. I can use that snack box. I did not. So let's go back in. I just want to show you when you get a fragment, just how it all works out with getting that family experience using the event runestones. There we go. 4 foes, which means I can't charm one of them. There we go. So you can see Poisonous Candle. Actually, it has all the experience. I got 45 challenge experience, and then I just got 10 family experience. And the reason you get that 10 brilliant family experience is because I've got a fragment of the Poisonous Candle. If you don't get a fragment of the Poisonous Candle, you will not get the 10 family experience. But what it means is you need 3 fragments. So after 3 fragments, I get to place the image and get 5 or 6. I can't remember which. Kind of doesn't matter. Around that much. But each other time, I'll also get 10 for each of those fragments. So it's 30-something, which is why I feel like running fortresses is a good way to get bigger chunks of family experience. So I probably will run some of those, and I'll probably do that later. Right now, we are going to walk around. I do want to get to max fragments on the Snatchers, so that I'm on both, and we're just going to see how much more we can gather before we leave today, which will be probably when this Barufio's ends. We'll probably end it there and see how far along we can make it. Just finished up my second Barufio's. Here we are at 350 brilliant experience. I'm at 202 from doing all that. Now, if we go over to port keys, I'll show you. This is going to help. I have the 1 in there right now, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 more ready to go. When I get to 5 fragments on that, I probably won't place the image. I'll probably save it because I'll probably be close to the 350 at that point. From those port keys, hopefully, running some fortresses, which I'll probably run later tonight, I'm guessing. I'm not going to run any right now. Probably run some later tonight, probably place that image. We'll see where I am tomorrow when we pick up. But then also, wanted to head to this screen because I am starting to approach level 48. It's 550,000. I'm at 462. So over 3/4 of the way there. Probably going to have to run a couple more Barufios. I'm thinking 2 or 3. I'm guessing 3. Well, at least 3 more sessions. The Barufios would certainly speed it up. So haven't collected my in-game complimentary gift yet, mainly because I don't have the ingredients room. Well, at least I don't want to go that far beyond because then I have to do healing potions, and I'm not ready to brew anything right now because in potions right now, everything's already set in motion. Those 4 will be done, and then there's 2 lined up here because that's all I had time for on this rental. So that'll be 6 potions. And I'm going to wait, and when all 6 are done, I'm just going to collect all 6 when I get to that brew 7. Then I'll just have to start 1 Extimulo, put master notes in, and just wait like 1 session. Should be about the same amount of time it takes me to do the 3rd set of tasks, and then I'll be done with all 7 potions. That's the idea at least. And lastly, in the registry, I actually just got my last Luna Lovegood under Legends of Hogwarts, and that image is ready to place. It's on a silver page. That green stars it. So the only thing I need is the dummy over there, the practice dummy that you do. Oh, nice, rank up. And then Ginny Weasley as well. So there we go. This page might be gold. I don't know. You know what? This right here, the Dumbledore's Army Dueling Dummy, that's what it is. I knew it was a dummy. But this one right here, I'm, 9 out of 38? So I've got a lot of those I need to see, and I don't see them a lot. If an event came up and they came on, that would be fantastic. That is going to do it for today's episode. I'm sure I'll end up fighting some more poachers and snatchers. That'll get me a little experience, run some fortresses, and I'll be walking or at least moving. So hopefully I can walk off some more of those port keys. So at the start of tomorrow's episode, we'll see how much further along we can get in that family experience requirement. As always, thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you tomorrow. Nox.